Hello everyone, this is SuzyQ of SuzyQ's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Today I have Brianna with me. She's my brand new baby from Emma Bennett. Just got her, I got her yesterday and I did my box opening today, which is Friday. And I was going to change her into the outfit that Emma made for her. It's like a crocheted knitted outfit. So I wanted to get her changed into that. And I also, at the same time, I wanted to do a 10-question tag that I made up myself. Suzanne of Suzanne's Babies had challenged me to make up a minimum of a 5-question tag. And so when I started thinking about it, I had a lot of questions to ask. So it ended up being 10 questions. And then at the end, I'm going to tag five of my dolly friends to do this challenge. And I'm going to include the questions. I'll have them written down in my description of my video so that you don't have to write them down. Okay? So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I will show you the outfit that she's going to be changed into. And then I will do the 10 tag questions as I change her. So here, let's go ahead and lay her down here. And she's got her elephant lovey with her. And I'm thinking that having the window open might be too bright. We'll see. I have my blinds open, but this is her elephant lovey. This is actually a toy that Emma had sent with one of my other baby dolls, but since she doesn't have a lovey, this is going to be her lovey. Okay. She's just so cute. I'm just over the moon with her, you guys. I just really am. So yeah, but I'll show you some details of her as I'm changing her. Okay, so the outfit is this. For those of you who have seen the box opening, it's so much reminds me of a rainbow. It's so pretty. This is crocheted and this is knitted. Got crochet collar, crochet edging around the sleeves. And it's just super, super, super cute. Just adorable. And she found, Emma found some yellow buttons to match. And then she also made these matching bloomers, like a diaper cover. It's actually a diaper cover. And she made this headband too, and it looks like a rose, and it's like a 3D rose. And I don't know, I'm going to try it on at the end to see if it'll go along with her bows, because I want to put bows in her hair like that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use all 3 or not, but we'll see. And then the ribbon bows that I'm going to be using are these bows. And they have the same colors as the dress, as you can see. Oops. And her earrings are going to be these. I chose some flowered earrings that are, they're like the turquoise blue color, and they have little diamonds, little rhinestones in the middle. There they are. And then these are the shoes and socks that if you saw my box opening, you just saw how thrilled I was with these shoes. They're just darling. I love these shoes. I just love these shoes. They have a cute little grip sole. They're sort of like a casual shoe. And then along with these white socks, I saw a picture, one of the pictures that Emma included had her wearing these shoes and these socks with this outfit, and so I thought it looked really cute. So I'm going to go along with that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, and I'll tell you a little bit more about Brianna. Don't remember if I told you in the beginning, she's the Tobiah sculpt by Laura Lee Eagles. And I first saw this sculpt on my friend Joy's channel. She made Tobiah's sculpt, and I fell in love with the sculpt. And this was probably at least a year ago, if not longer, that she made a doll like this. And so I've been looking and thinking and decided, you know, I really wanted to have a little cutie like this in my collection. And so that's why So I asked Emma if she would make me one, and she said yes, she would. And so the rest is history. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. And I will, let me take her bows out first, and I'll start with the 10 questions. So question number 1, how many reborns do you have right now? And I just did a head count, and I have 20 reborns, and I have 2 silicone, full body silicone dolls. I have various, I have a handful of Ashton Drake dolls and some other dolls, but you know, mainly my reborns are my favorite. My reborns and my silicones are my favorite in my collection. Question number 2. Do you prefer open-eyed or closed-eyed babies? Well, the majority of my babies are open-eyed babies because I really do prefer open-eyed babies. But I'll tell you the truth. I also do like closed-eyed babies. I have a couple of those, and they are just so peaceful. You know, like they're peacefully sleeping, and sometimes I just like to look at a baby that is just sleeping peacefully, you know. And but the open-eyed babies have such personality. They just really do, you know. And so, like, for example, this one, she's, you know, she's got this little, it's not even a pout, it's like an almost smile. And she's got a cleft in her chin. She's just, and her eyes are gorgeous. And let me give you a close-up of her eyes. Whoops. See if I can. She's just the most cutest little doll I have ever seen. And I don't know if I can get any closer than that. There she is. Yeah. She's got gorgeous blue eyes. But anyway, yeah, I do prefer the open-eyed babies for sure because of the personality that they have. Number 3, what kind of modeling do you prefer? And do you like birthmarks, stork marks, you know, those kind of things, moles, those kind of things put on your dolls? So the answer to that for me is that the type of modeling that I prefer, I like light, natural modeling. I don't like it to really stand out. I like it to look real. And my biggest thing with reborns and silicones is, my biggest joy with having them is the fact that they look so real. And so I prefer, you know, like I like this skin tone right here. It's like a light tan, and you can barely see the modeling underneath, but you can see it well enough to where it looks like it's, you know, it's real. It's a really nice skin tone. So that's my preference. And I've never had a baby made that I've asked for stork marks or birthmarks or anything like that. Simply because I mean, it's not that I wouldn't want one, but I just have never thought about doing that with my babies. Okay, let's see. Question number 4. Do you dress your reborns according to the weather? Yes, I do. I like, and I love doing that, seasonally dressing them, because it just seems so appropriate. You know, it's like I don't, if it's cold and windy and awful outside, I don't want to put my baby doll in, you know, shorts and a t-shirt and stuff like that, because it just makes me cold. And so what I like to do is dress them according to what the weather is. So that's what I've been doing with my baby dolls, and it's really fun. I also like to dress them according to what's, you know, the like holiday. I like to dress them up in their holiday outfits and such. So number 5, what is your favorite brand of clothing for your reborns? Well, you know, I'm not really a brand person, but you know, I don't buy their clothing because it's a certain brand name, but I do tend to find that I like Carter's clothes. I like Little Me, you know, those kinds of brands. And then I've been sent as gifts, you know, brands like Sarah Louise, or there's clothes from there's a UK store called Two. And anyway, but I don't buy by brand. I buy, like, if I see something that I think is super, super cute, then I'm gonna get it, and it, you know, it doesn't matter what brand it is. So, okay, number 6. And speaking of clothing, do you prefer online or in-store shopping for your Reborn clothing? Well, I'll tell you what, I know, you know, there's so much more variety online when I'm shopping online, but I do like going to a store and actually seeing the clothes. But the problem is that I don't have, the only clothing store that I have that's even, you know, within an hour of my house that has clothes in it is Walmart. And so I like Walmart's baby clothes, but unfortunately, whenever I go shopping, it's with my, you know, it's with my husband and my daughter, and you know, that they're just, you know, I'm going to want to browse in the baby clothes, and I don't want to keep them waiting for me, you know, that type of thing. And so that's where I do the majority of my shopping online. And I do like to go to eBay. eBay's clothes, you know, the sellers there have really neat, nice clothes for the price, and so I do like eBay. I like Walmart's brand of clothes. Let's see, I'm trying to think, what is the name of that brand? There's a Walmart brand that I like that I can't think of right now, but anyways, so that's my answer to my shopping. So number 7, do you cuddle with your Reborns or just leave them on display until you change them? Well, I'm more of a person that I'm not really a cuddler of my baby dolls. What I tend to do is, like, I'll dress them. Like if I want to change their outfits, I'll change them, and then I'll put them back on wherever I have them displayed. I'll put them back there. And I'm not much of a cuddler with my dolls, with my baby dolls. For me, they're just like, once I dress them and I stand back and I go, wow, you know, like little my little baby girl here that I'm going to forget her name already, Brianna. Anyway, I think she's looking darling right now in this outfit that you know, was handmade for her. And so I'll just, you know, she's going to be on one of my display dolls that's on my living room couch. She's a doll that I'm going to want to see all the time. But with regarding cuddling, no, not so much. But I do like the cuddle factor when I'm picking them up to bringing them in here to change them. I like this little girl has an awesome cuddle factor. She just really does. She was put together really, really well in the way of her weighting, everything. And Emma put one of those rings in there on you know, her neck, so that her neck would move, and then her arms and her legs move really nicely. She's just beautifully done. Just love her. But for cuddling, no, I'm not really a baby doll cuddler. Okay, number 8. Do you use pacifiers with your Reborns? Why or why not? Well, I don't use pacifiers with my Reborns because the reason is because I love to see their mouth. My happy, smiling, laughing baby girls, I love to see their mouths. I love the expression on their face, and for me, I think the pacifier, you know, when you're covering that part up, just kind of takes away. But that's just my preference, you know. So I don't use pacifiers on my babies. I want to see the whole face, the whole personality. This this is what makes me happy, is this personality. Let's see, number 9. Do you tend to stay with one artist or sculptor when you choose your reborns, or do you like a variety in your collection? For me, I like a variety. I don't tend to stick with one particular sculptor artist. And this is another cuteness. This is another thing for me, the cuteness factor. It wouldn't matter to me who the sculptor is, and if I see a doll and I think it, instantly I fall in love, it's not going to matter to me who the sculptor is of that doll. So I mean, it's always a nice surprise. Like, for example, this little girl, instant love at first sight with her, and she just happens to be a Laura Lee Eagles baby. And so, yeah, I like Laura Lee Eagles. I like the way that she sculpts, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to now go look for Laura Lee Eagles babies. You know what I mean? I do like variety. And last but not least, question number 10, who is your favorite Reborn artist right now? And my favorite Reborn artist of all time is Emma Bennett. And she's made the majority of the dolls that I have in my collection. I should say at least half of them in my collection. And so she's an artist that is really dependable. I can always depend on her work. I don't ever have to worry about a doll coming to me that's not of the highest standard. And I love the way she roots. I love her skin tones. Her fingernails, everything about what Emma Bennett does is perfection. And so she's my favorite Reborn artist right now. Let's see, that's my 10 questions. So there you have it. And what I'd like to do is, like I said in the beginning, I want to tag 5 of my dolly friends to do this tag if they're able, if they have time. And I'd like to tag Suzanne of Suzanne's Babies. I'd like to tag Holly Church. I'd like to tag Carrie's Little Cuties, Carrie of Carrie's Little Cuties, Cara B, and Deidre of Deidre's Hobby and Lupus Life. And this tag is not limited to the dolly friends that I just named. Whoever else wants to do this tag is certainly welcome to do it. And I think it would be fun for a lot of us to do this tag so that we can get to know all of our dolly friends, the details about what they enjoy about their hobby. Okay, everyone, I guess that's all for now. And I hope you like seeing a few of the details of my little Brianna. And like I said, I'm over the moon with her. So she's a cuddle baby, as you can see. Even though I'm not a cuddler, she's cuddling right in there. Okay, anyway, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for visiting, and it's been fun chatting. And hope to see you soon. And until we meet again, bye-bye.